Hi everyone, my name is Marin and today I'm going to be sharing with you the Muscle Massage Pro Foam Roller 3-in-1. So if you don't already know, foam rolling is one of the best things you can do to help increase flexibility, increase circulation, reduce your risk for injury, and help you roll all those sore, tight, and inflamed muscles out. It is one of the best things you can do whether you're active or not. It helps keep everything loose, and it's something that I highly recommend doing on a regular basis. Now, the reason the Muscle Massage Pro Foam Roller 3-in-1 is so awesome is because you actually get 3 rollers in one. So let's give it a go. The first roller you get is just like a heavy duty foam roller. This is a type of roller that I love recommending just to have first off, because it's simple, but it works really effectively. This is like getting a deep tissue massage for free in your own home. You can do this every day, get a deep tissue massage. It comes with a firm inside and a nice soft foam on the outside. Next, you have this inner roller, which is a little bit smaller, helping you get into smaller, tighter spaces, typically like under the lat or right under your neck or in your hip joints. But this also has this nice, bumpy texture on the top to help give you that nice textured massage feeling as well. Now, the bonus of this roller, which I think is really awesome, is that you get a rolling stick, a massage stick on top of it. And this guy comes with handles and a nice little string. And so these guys are really great for manipulating with 2 hands, putting a lot more pressure and not having to, say, lay on top of the foam roller. So this is a good one to travel with and use on the spot, like right before a sports event or right after. So let's go ahead and start with this foam roller, the main guy, and talk about how you can use it. The biggest spot that I recommend starting with is the IT bands. These IT bands are going to be pretty tight because it's really hard for us to stretch them or massage them in our daily activity. So you want to find a comfortable place on the ground to get this roller on. You want to have space to be able to roll. I have my exercise mat here. You can do this on carpet if you need to. And what you want to do is gently lay your IT band on top of the roller. From here, bring the upper leg across and place it here for support. So if you put too much weight, you can put pressure on this foot and on these hands to lift up. We want to gently roll down the roller. So you're coming down the side of your leg, and if you feel a hot spot, that's a spot that feels tender or tight. Get on that hot spot as much as you can and try to breathe into it and relax. Now, it might be so tender and tight that you feel like, oh, there's no way I can do that. Just pull some weight off by using your supporting foot and hands, and just gently try to relax into that hot spot as much as possible. If you need to, roll off of it, then roll back on that hot spot again. You can even roll back and forth over it if you feel like you like that feeling better. Just work into it, act like you're kneading that muscle using that foam roller. And if you feel like you've had enough, you don't have to wait for it to release. You can move forward and just continue slowly down. So you want to work your way all the way down to the knees. And when you can eventually, sometimes, at some point, you'll be able to put your elbow down on the ground and both legs up as you roll the side of your IT band. That's going to give you the most pressure, and trust me, I know sometimes it feels like there's no way I'm ever going to be able to roll like that. If you do this consistently, you should loosen up all that tightness and you will be able to roll like that. So you want to make sure you want to get all sides. So don't forget the quadricep. I like putting my knees like this, and I like placing it at the bottom of my quadricep. And I'm going to switch legs here so you can see. So bottom of the quadricep, and just gently roll up. Again, if you want more pressure, come down to the elbows, and you can even, at some point, cross the leg when you feel like it. And even that crossing the leg is too much for me, so I like to keep my knee down. So make sure you roll slowly, roll all the way up. When you feel that hot spot, pause over it or gently roll back and forth before moving forward. A couple other muscles just while we're here. I like getting the inside VMO. I think this part's important, at least right here above the knee. That's a really common tight area. I like putting it down like this, or you can even bend your knee a little bit and just kind of Roll back and forth over that area. Make sure you're tilting your leg at different angles. Go with what feels right. You feel like, oh, there's a hot spot right there. Just work with it. So a couple other places. So we're just gonna cover the whole body here. I like getting my back and my glutes. For the glutes, you can sit on it, put your legs out, support your hands in the back, and roll over your glutes back and forth. This typically gets right where the glutes meet the lower back or the hip bones. And then you can also place one foot on the ground with the knee bent, cross that leg over like a leg cradle glute stretch, and tilt slightly to the side to get that glute rolled out. So let me go ahead and show you this other side. Tilt slightly to the side. You're getting kind of the side of your butt cheek, so to speak. And that feels really nice. A lot of times we don't realize our glutes or our hamstrings are tight. So this is a great thing to make sure that we use so that we loosen up those muscles, because when we have tight glutes or hamstrings, that's when we can get knee problems and lower back problems and all kinds of other pains that we don't want. So just to note, you can do your calves by rolling back and forth. Personally, I like going side to side as well, and I like crossing my legs as I do it and then rolling down and side to side. And then your hamstrings, which you just sit on and roll back and forth. In order to get your back, sit in front of it, gently lay over it. I like to use this as a back opener, and I like to stretch up. If you feel like you can, this feels great. Then what I like to do is I like to cross my arms, lift my head like I'm gonna crunch, gently lift my tailbone, and roll down. It gives me nice spinal adjustment as I do this. And I also play with opening my arms too, just to get those rhomboids and my lats a little bit. Now you can also use this at the top. And I love laying down on this and just rolling my neck side to side. If this is too much of a height for your neck, this is where the little foam roller comes in place. This foam roller you can use on all of those movements that we just did. But if you have smaller spaces you want to get into, or you prefer this textured surface, then I recommend using it. And this fits in so nice for the neck. So let's continue on with the foam, with this size foam roller. You can do your lats, and by doing your lats, you just want to lay slightly on your side, place it here on your back, reach that arm up, palm up as you do this, and gently start to roll down. Down up towards where the armpit meets the shoulder. And you can even go over the shoulder. Oh, that feels so good. You can relax your head for weight and gently roll back up. The lats feel really nice. I also like using this on my tricep, which I place right up here. I'm gonna place my tricep, or like right above my elbow on the back of my arm, and I lay my head here, and it kind of is a funny feeling because you're kind of scooching your body up and down, which is okay, but it can feel a little funny at first. What's even easier to use on your tricep, because you have it in this nifty 3-in-1 foam roller here, is using the massage stick. So one of the things I like doing with the massage stick is placing my hand on the ground, crisscrossing it with the massage stick, kind of leaning into it and pulling it into my tricep. So this is probably the easiest, most efficient way to get your triceps. The massage stick roller is just as diverse, if not more diverse, than these foam rollers, because it's travelable and you don't have to have this floor space to get all the muscles that we talked about. So we can get the calves just by holding the handle. And I love how much versatility you have in moving it at different angles. Tops of the shins, quadriceps, IT bands, and the hamstrings. You can also get your neck and your lower back side to side on either side, as well as your lats. The lats are a little bit more of a challenge. You have to reach over like this and sort of roll into the inside. So this guy is great to travel with. These guys are good for the home. These guys are a little bit more of a deep tissue massage, and you don't have to pull against it. You can really relax into it. And this guy, you can really move with the angles and have a lot of diversity right in your hands. So with this Muscle Massage Pro 3-in-1 roller, you're gonna get everything that you need to be able to roll out and make sure that you're increasing your flexibility, circulation, and reducing your risk for injury. Plus, you're gonna be feeling a lot better, more loose and just relaxed if you do this on a regular basis. So thank you so much for joining me here on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. My name's Marin, and I'll see you next time.